Hey, welcome back again to the Elohim Premiere. The Elohim Premiere. It is indeed, it's more inspiring. Or maybe welcome back again to my podcast, Zozosabiru YouTube's channel. Wow, or maybe another name for my podcast is Podcast Shanamo Talk. It is indeed, it's more inspiring. It's not that, but it's more like, makanya, mikirdo. That's the name. Yeah. Somehow ugly and somehow annoying. So I have to coach the shit out of my soul. So maybe this is the autobiography episode 3. Um, you know, when you are when you are autistic, and then when I was a little man, when I was a young man, yeah, um, and I'm seeing the video on the screen right now. I'm seeing what is it? I'm seeing the display on my camera, using the Lumix, of course. And yeah, I've always been wanted to tell that I grow up. I know that I have autistic level 1 back then, but I feel like I didn't have to. It's not like an obligation. You know what I mean? It's not an obligation to feel that you are secluded, you are autistic, that you are being discriminated. Although in some way, people, some of my friends back then are very discriminative, and also another parents from my friends' parents, and they were like gossiping and bad mouthing, talking behind my back. I know that, but it didn't stop me. So I go to a kindergarten in what is it? In Sumatra Island. Sumatra Island. This is a very historical place. There's a lot of orang-utans, and then there is a lot of tigers in the rainforest of Sumatra's rainforest. Yeah, that's what's happening. And does Sumatra have ocean? Yes, Sumatra does have ocean. In the western part of Sumatra, we got ocean. But what about the southern part? We got a big river flowing and it's not stopping. That's what's happening. And then what's next? I would say that a lot of history back then, a lot of history. I would say that signing up to a school is very discriminative. That's why I'm thinking to make what is it like visa based on the discriminative case in Australia. So that's what happened. Signing up to a kindergarten is the bureaucratic. It was very, I would say it was one hell of a thing that I need to deal with. But once I enroll in the kindergarten, I start behaving randomly, like behaving wildly. I kiss one of my girlfriends back then. And then what else do I did? Okay, hang on a second. Yeah. So I kiss. I kiss one of the girl at school. It's not my girlfriend. One of the girl at school, and she cry after I kiss her, and I draw what is it? Uh, we call it like boobs. Yeah, I draw boobs on the chalkboard. I still remember that's the behavior of an autistic level 1, or maybe like some random rascal behavior. I don't exactly remember what is it. What was that kind of behavior? But I'm making sure of myself that I always wait at the kindergarten hall, waiting for my mom to pick me up after 10 a.m. in the morning, maybe 11 a.m. So I start at 7:08, which I can compare with another country in Indonesia, with another countries like, for example, in Finland, or maybe America, or maybe in the other states, the other continent. School starts at 8 a.m. or maybe 9 a.m. But in Indonesia, the school starts at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. It's too early. It's bothering me someone who has autistic, and also my normal friend, my neurotypical friend, is burdening us a lot. I don't know why this course is. I don't know. In Asia, it's like a culture. It's having a very hard time to break down. It's like moving or flipping a turmoil. Turmoil. Yeah, it's a big obstacle, like the big coral reef. Somehow it feels like that. So that's why I demand to. I feel like I'm more suitable living in another country. Although I've always feel and think like that, but I will always miss Indonesia, of course. But the truth is, the truth is, yeah, it is what it is. It's what happened. School start at 7, and then they have the passing grade somehow, some kind of a thing, the passing grade, and then it's very boring, very boring. Once you step into school, you feel like already having a lot of mental fatigues. Yeah, mental fatigues, that's the word. And then the mental illness in the end. That's why school is a very important role. School holds a very important role play in your life, in a children's life. I do believe that too. And we have to make it more flexible, more adaptive. We cannot school a kid based on the culture, based on the tradition. It's called discrimination in some way, and also it's called stupid in other ways. Yeah. Modern people doesn't need traditional value. Sometimes. It doesn't always complete that way. The complexity in living a life is not just around that part, not just around that neighborhood. Or trust me, I've been there, done that. It's very wicked, it's very wicked. To have that kind of thing in your life is very wicked. So instead of advancing more into the future, you are stuck in the traditional season, traditional concept. Meanwhile, some other country outside of this country is actually moving forward, moving in a very fast way, like in a sports car or in a speed jet. But us in the third world country, moving very slow. I think there's some reason. My bad. I think there are some reason why us people in Indonesia are being called the third world country, even until now child. So we have to open for change. I don't know. It's been like some people out there, some scholars, and also some observers, foreign observers regarding Indonesian case. It's very, it's even blatantly, and it's sometimes it goes mundane. It goes mundane. Sometimes it goes boring, and then it's very, very, very gray. Very, very dull. I must say. There's not sensational. There's not a sensational notes, or maybe whatever the name of the thing. And yeah, I would like to say that growing as an autistic has to be very specific. It's about sensory. So I didn't convey this kind of thing in the first 5 minutes, but I would like to convey before it reaches 10 minutes. I would like to shut it off first because I cannot make a very long durations because that's how autistic works. They cannot stand a long battle, but a short run they could. At least for me, at least in my case. So thank you. I'm moving to another episode, maybe episode 4 or maybe 5, I don't know. But this is episode 3 of the Zozosabiru Autistic Autobiography. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm stopping the video now. Thank you and goodbye. Amitabha. Amitabha.